This is Rooted Cosmic Soul, sacrificing the patriarchy from a broom closet in the here and the there, offering rememberings in these times of chaos, confusion, love, and belonging. They killed the old ones first. I'm going to say it again in case you think you didn't hear what I said. They killed the old ones first. A friend of mine a few weeks ago introduced me to a BBC podcast called Witch. It's from 2023, I believe. If brujas, witch, mystics, hoodoos, womb work is of interest to you and you have not listened to that podcast, I do highly recommend it. I believe, in my opinion, from my perspective, it's very well done. I haven't listened to all 13 episodes. I think I'm like maybe at the 10th episode. So, I don't know what is still to come, but what I have listened to has had a pretty profound impact on me. Now, mind you, I am also currently reading a book called Heal the Witch Wound, as well as a book called The Rose Codes. So I'm deep in the energy of the divine feminine and the toxic masculine energy's response to the divine feminine. There's an episode in this podcast, this BBC podcast called Hag, in which they talk about the way in which power over patriarchy, out of balance, toxic masculine society has, through misogyny, dealt with womb women. In particular, women of a certain age, and the beautiful witchy world that I dwell in, crones. Now, crone can bring up all kinds of images. Hag is one of them. The mean old witch in Hansel and Gretel, the hocus pocus witches, the witches in Macbeth. Like real negative bullshit imagery. And that's exactly the plan. That is why they killed the old ones first. And I know that today the reason that this is going over and over and over in my mind is that I was delightfully blessed to bear witness to an amazing conjure art performance last night, in which a very powerful crone conjured a ritual performance that it's like I'm trying to find the right words. That was shifting. It shifted me. It helped me understand one of the secrets that we are not supposed to know or remember, and that once known and remembered, you are told you're crazy, it's fanciful, it's science fiction, it's ridiculousness. And that is our actual relationship with space, the part of our experience here on Earth that we can't see with our physical eyes. It's considered ordinary matter, but don't even get me started on dark matter, right? A mysterious, unseen substance that makes up the significant portion of our universe. The part of our reality that you can't see. All the things outside of the material world we've created. The space we breathe, that, what are you bringing in? You know, when you do that, your chest fills, it fills with something. What is it filling with? That space. The secret that space is conjured. That space is malleable. That space is waiting for us to fill it, to move it, to generate it, to engage it. It seeks to be willed. And I experienced a space last night of this amazing bruja who conjured the shit out of this space. And I just kept hearing, they killed the old ones first. They killed the old ones first. Meaning, throughout history, at the heights of misogynistic acts in which wombed women have been maliciously slaughtered, killed, hung, burned, staked, tortured. They start with the old ones. They start with the crones. Because part of that space secret, that it's malleable, that's about the womb. When you're a maiden, you generally don't know very much. You're new to this experience of being human. When you're a mother, you're birthing. In particular, you're birthing humans. Now, I don't want to get too much into the specifics, but I also want to be really inclusive. So there's many of us who have not birthed a human, but we have been or are indeed still mothers, right? So whether that's adoption or mentorship, coaching, choosing a career that is based in teaching, nurturing, caring for, tending to the health, safety, growing, learning of others. Think about it. Most of those careers in Western toxic masculine society have only been allowed to be held and forced upon women of a certain mothering age. Let's not even get started in the realm of the heterosexual woman world of having to raise their male partners. I can't say how many times I've heard that story over and over and over. That's in this structure, there's a space in the experience of wombed women that we are birthing and raising the future. And the power over patriarchal, toxic masculine structure that requires toppling, that structure needs humans. And that power over patriarchal wheel needs cogs. The cogs in the wheel are you and me. Power over patriarchy needs to control maidens to turn into mothers, and mothers to turn into bodies that produce other bodies. This wheel, grounded in toxic masculinity and powered by patriarchy, white supremacy, capitalism, anti-blackness, it needs bodies to generate the world of oppression, suppression, and control that it conjures. It is very difficult to oppress, suppress, and control a human who remembers their immanent power, who remembers choice, who remembers free will, who remembers history, who has a base of knowledge and understanding of the power when in relationship with the earth and the bounty and the gift that earth is, the bounty and the gift of understanding one's worth and value, the bounty and the gift of being able to be in relationship with the earth, the self, and with others. The crone, unlike the maiden, knows some shit, has had a lifetime to remember, to learn, to see. The crone that is found to be the most dangerous, and a way that they can often be differentiated from the maiden or the mother, besides age, is that they are usually no longer dependent on toxic masculinity to survive, right? So this is I'm talking about many women could be considered crone, and I'm talking about the crone that is most dangerous to the structure. It is the ones that are no longer dependent on toxic masculinity to survive. And so not only is a crone that is not dependent on that structure, or also has knowledge that can topple the structure, the most dangerous to the construct. The crone that is most dangerous, even within that subgroup, that's the crone that is still birthing. But she's not birthing material, physical bodies. She's birthing memories, knowledge, wisdom, knowings. Knowledge, wisdom, knowings that are detrimental to the structures that we are now here being asked by Earth, by Saturn, by Neptune, by Pisces, by all the planets, by the sun, moon, stars, the galaxy, to break, to release. The birthing of that is coming from and will continue to come from the crones. And so trust and believe they will come for the old ones first. What are you going to do about it? What am I going to do about it? I'm an old one. And it's honestly, I feel like, well, it is what it is. I came here, I made a pact with my ancestors, with the earth, to do this, to be part of a larger collective that helps hold space, birth space birth memories, birth rememberings, for balance to be returned once again to Earth. The time of the crone is here. It has arrived. You know that saying, 40 is the new 30, 50 is the new 40? Well, today's crone ain't your mama's crone. Let's be real clear about that. You want liberation, freedom, justice, peace, a world beyond the chaos and confusion power over patriarchy has offered for thousands upon thousands of years. Protect the crone. Protect the crone at all costs. Because remember, they killed the old ones first. This is Rooted Cosmic Soul, sacrificing the patriarchy from a broom closet. The energy here stays here. The energy there stays there. I'll sense you later. Return when moved to do so. Same Bruja time. Same Bruja channel.